has to be rich.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey on Wabash Catch TV. How y'all doing?
They said it right there. Memphis wins but fails to cover. You just don't pay attention.
That was when it was 5. Hello, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. This is a gorgeous Friday, December 20th, or Friday, December 27th. I'm going to run this again next week. So when we're talking about bowl games,
yeah, but everybody's like, those guys are idiots.
Those guys are so stupid.
Hey, man, if they don't know that by now, then they haven't watched the show.
But we'll be talking about bowl games for the next couple of weeks. We may look a little forward in the NFL as well, and we're also going to talk a little high school hoops and stuff.
By the way, I agree with Weeze's statement on bowl games anymore.
What's that?
About other than 6 or 8 that are good ones at the end where they care, you have no idea who's playing, who's not playing, who's opted in. I hate
Blasphemy.
it. When everybody plays, it's fantastic.
Blasphemer.
They're in the darn the transfer portals. I mean, I do not like it.
It's college football. Who cares who's playing?
They might as well be high school kids because you don't know.
Cheerleaders out there to play. It'd be great. It's college football. Hello, folks. Welcome to Take the Points. As Lucas is here, we're doing this is our year-end show, our final show of the year, as I'm going to be out for the next 2 or 3 after the ends. See, I'm working so many games this week, I can't count them all.
You're probably in Wayne City, right? A lot.
I'm in Wayne City.
You just pretty much set up there in the morning and stay there all day?
Monday, yeah, pretty much good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all day Saturday this week.
That's some ball games.
That's some bowl games. But we're here for you, folks. We're going to have a lot of fun today.
I'll be in Fairfield watching girls, so.
Well, you've got the Mary Mule.
So
yeah. You've got the
I get 4 years of that.
I am not going to say a word. By the way, did you hear? There was a regular season game up in I think it was Lawrenceville versus Flora the other night.
Okay. Girls
game.
Okay.
And it went 4 overtimes.
Ooh.
In 8th grade basketball, and one of the teams missed 8 free throws with a chance to win.
That's a lot of free throws.
It's a lot of free throws. Ended up and give me the over/under on points for it. So they played
65.
You just went over that. It was like 39-38.
Okay, that sounds realistic. That's a realistic number.
Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, in your community today? There are a few community events we can tell you about. Not all that many, and I'm only giving you the community events for the 20th and 21st because I didn't look forward to the 20th, 7th, and 8th. But you'll find something to do in between Christmas and the New Year. But it won't be. This won't be going on anymore, as Santa will be at his house in Flora at the Library Park both tonight and tomorrow night from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. It is Santa at the Library Park. You'll want to go there and say hi to Santa and make sure that he has your list prepared and ready to go for the big day next week. 25% off sale at the Salem Grace United Methodist Church. I do not know. I read the thing. I looked at the notice. I will read it to you exactly as it says. Come to the church mouse at the Salem Grace United Methodist Church for the 25% off sale. I have no idea what that means.
I assume it means church house?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what they're selling.
Yeah.
Are they selling mice?
Maybe it's for snake owners.
There you go. Give a nice Christmas gift to your boa. That'd be wonderful. What else is going on down in Centralia? This evening from 5 to 8, I believe tonight as well as tomorrow, the Polar Express concert will be taking place. The event will have a trolley ride, a photo with Santa, live music, family fun, holiday characters, as well as vendors, and you can get tickets also. The Centralia High School Choir are going to be putting this thing on. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to have a good time. What else going on? I've already talked about it a couple of times. Up in Effingham, the Effingham, what is that? Effingham Animal Rescue Sanctuary. That's what it is. Thank you, Lucas. Appreciate
I was
appreciate all the
me
help.
confused.
This holiday event at the Cardinal Golf Course up there will take patrons on a short golf cart ride to enjoy festive light exhibits, sip on hot chocolate, as well as roast s'mores, and get in plenty of snuggles by the fire pit. You gonna go up there and get snuggles by the fire pit?
I will not snuggle.
You have 4 kids already.
Yeah.
No more snuggling.
Oh, they snuggle on me.
That's a good thing. Plenty of snuggles, tinsel, and tails will be open every Friday night through the 27th and 28th. So if you're watching this on Friday the 27th, this also applies to tonight and tomorrow night. So by all means, go up there and help them out. Not only will your business be supporting the life-saving efforts of Ears Effingham Animal Rescue Sanctuary, a local 501c profit, they probably give you a chance to help out too. What's going on Saturday? The Christmas, I will read this one. Also, exactly.
Need some proofreaders?
Well, I don't know what this is. Christmas Spirit Fish Fundraiser. FISH. It is apparently a organization up in Effingham that
Is that an acronym for something?
I'm assuming an acronym.
Okay.
But I don't know what it is. Come support Fish with a Christmas Spirit contest at Village Wine starting at 3 o'clock on Saturday afternoon.
Coming.
Doing it at a liquor store. What would the fish be?
Drink like a fish.
People can certainly. That sounds like a possibility. What else is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Breakfast with Santa, and this is up in Edgewood. I think most people had their Santa Claus breakfast last week. This is up in Edgewood tomorrow. And I got to tell you, people do need proofreaders because this says it's starting at 6:16 a.m. and going till 11 a.m.
Maybe it does start at 6:16.
It might start at 6:16.
6:15. Don't expect to get anything.
That's right. If you walk in 6:15,
Yeah,
you're
you're not
host.
getting it.
You're host.
They said it plain and day
They
right there.
did. They certainly did say 6:16. So help them out. That'll be. They're going to have eggs, pancakes, biscuits and gravy, hash browns, orange juice, and chocolate milk. Probably a little bit of regular old-fashioned milk as well. What else going on here on this Friday, December 21st? If you haven't noticed, and I can't imagine why you would. This is, ladies and gentlemen, National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day on the third Friday in December. Since 2011, National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day has grown to be an international event. Now occurring on the third Friday of December, the celebration gives holiday lovers worldwide a chance to wear their ugly Christmas sweaters. In 2014, they partnered with Save the Children in their Make the World a Better with a Sweater campaign. Each year, ugly sweater. Better with a sweater. I like that. Each year, ugly Christmas sweater wearers decorate shop and do their darndest to out ugly last year's ugliest sweater. Whether they sport the most lights or colors, bells or characters, ugly sweater wearers find the most ribbon or fill laden with and festoon them with glitter so blinding that no dustbuster invented will capture the wave left behind. So there you go. Some tips maybe to take the prize. Animals or cartoon characters with holiday themes give sweaters a kitschy feel. Think reindeer, snowmen, mice, kittens, or elves, and I think we all can agree, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a kitty Santa Claus.
Kitty cat Santa Claus. He's got his, let's see.
He's drinking his milk,
and you can even put store stuff in the milk, like
candy. That's what that's for.
That's a good looking sweater. I must tell you.
I thought you said it was going to be ugly sweater. That's nice.
What I said.
That's fantastic.
Actually, I grabbed this out of the closet to bring up here today.
You literally own that.
Yes, this is my sweater. Okay. And I grabbed this out of the closet. My wife said, "What are you taking the sweater for?" I said, "Well, it's ugly Christmas sweater day." She looks at me straight faced. That's not ugly.
Yeah, I believe Dodie would say that.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not ugly at all.
It's a cute kitty.
It's a cute kitty cat. Let's see. In 2011, again, Ugly Christmas Sweater was created, a way to lighten up the busy holidays and to show off the absurdly ugly sweaters. The day has grown in popularity and is celebrated worldwide. What else going on today? Of course, if it is, we're right near Christmas. The 21st, or 20th. This is also Go Caroling Day on December 20th. Tune up your voice on December 20th so you can join others on Go Caroling Day. Caroling is the practice of singing Christmas songs from door to door as a form of celebration. The word carol means a joyful song or dance. Some different ways that you can learn a new carol. Simply Go Caroling. What's that stuff underneath it?
Yeah. I don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
I was like, what does Mercury, Venus, and Mars have to do with anything? But all right.
All right. I guess it was I guess they're talking about a starry night or something. The tradition. How far back do you think the tradition of Christmas caroling goes back? It has roots. I will give you.
It's got to be in England, right?
Roots in pagan celebrations of the winter solstice. So you're looking all the way back to
I'm going to say like the 1700s.
4th and 5th centuries.
Oh, that's way back there. AD, okay.
AD, yeah. So I mean, you're looking, yeah.
I really wasn't that far off.
Years ago.
I said 1,700 years ago, not 1,700.
St. Francis of Assisi improved the popularity of singing carols when he paired the songs with stories or canticles, and the songs were performed in modern languages as opposed to the Druids just probably
chanting
fa la 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 la. Go Caroling Day began to appear in 2001 on December 19th. The day has since moved closer to the winter solstice, now observed on December 20th. Do you know, and I didn't get a picture or anything, do you know when the winter solstice strikes this year?
It's 21st, right?
Well, it varies, it moves. But it is at 3 a.m. on Saturday morning, tomorrow morning.
So the 21st. So it's right.
Yeah, you were right.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm not.
I didn't know you needed a 326. I don't know.
Like 326, 330, something like that. If you're still up on, and you might be.
No, I won't. I will wake up that early, but I won't still be up. No,
I might be. Let's rephrase that. What else going on this weekend, folks? This is one you're going to get into, Lucas. You'll like this one. This is National French Fried Shrimp Day.
Can't.
Oh, you don't eat shrimp?
I'm allergic. I did for most of my life.
When did you get allergic to shrimp?
The first time I noticed it was about 17 years ago.
No kidding. What happened?
I had a shrimp cocktail on the New Year's Eve party, and I thought maybe I'd had a couple drinks too many, so I threw it at that. I tried it again a couple months later and did it again.
And it was like closing your throat or something?
Yeah. Itchy, closed my throat. It had to go away from my belly.
Wow, that's too bad. I hate to hear that. There are only two ways in and out of your belly. Americans eat more shrimp than any other seafood. The word prawn is used loosely to describe any large shrimp, sometimes known as jumbo strip. Some countries use the word prawn exclusively for all shrimp. That's actually some pretty good. It's got the panko on it.
I loved eating shrimp. I had shrimp my whole life until that. So yeah.
What is the world's largest shrimp?
The prawn?
Prawn's not a brand of shrimp, or
sure it is.
Breed.
It's a big one.
It's not. The zebra shrimp.
Okay.
What's the difference between a shrimp and a prawn? That's what I was getting to.
Color.
While both shrimp and prawns are crustaceans, there are several differences between the two. One of the more notable differences is that prawns primarily live in fresh water, while shrimp primarily live in salt water. Both animals have segmented bodies. However, each segment of the prawn overlaps the next segment, while the head and tail segments overlap the torso of the shrimp, only the head and torso. Another difference is the number of claws. Shrimp have 2 claws, while prawns have 3.
So freshwater shrimp are essentially prawns. Are there freshwater non-prawns? Or are all freshwater shrimp prawns? Yeah.
You are.
There we go.
Clearly.
And I can't eat either of them, so it doesn't matter.
You know, as an expert on the subject, like you clearly are an expert on the subject. So it must be terrifically awful that you're unable to eat.
Oh yeah, I loved eating shrimp. Yes.
Did it affect you?
Shrimp and lobster are the only two I cannot eat.
I guess they did affect
I can
you.
eat
Lobster,
crabs.
like
I can eat crawfish. I can eat, oysters. I can eat all that. Just those two.
Could it be the seasoning?
No, it's
Old Bay. Have you ever tried to
it's
keep in the Old Bay?
It's the redness of the shell.
Really?
So because and I don't understand the.
It doesn't get red until you cook it.
I don't understand the crab. The crab, I can eat it fine. I eat crab cakes, all that other stuff. I thank goodness I can eat oysters because I would really miss them. I miss shrimp, but lobster. I'm not ritzy. But.
Oh, well, I'm all right with that.
Yeah.
No, I've never enjoyed lobster to start with.
Oh, I didn't know I was allergic to lobster until I tried one too.
You hadn't tried it before?
No.
Oh. Well, I see. I am not allergic to lobster. I can eat it, and I will eat it occasionally if it's like on a steak in really small chunks or something. I'm not getting a big lobster with the big tail. No, thanks, man. That's too rich for me. What's that going on? What do you want to see on TV? Ladies and gentlemen, high school basketball. Tonight and tomorrow, the Conrad Allen tournament continues. 5:30 tonight, we'll have Sisney versus Crab Orchard. And then at 8:30, the Wayne City Indians versus North Clay. That'll be on Channel 100. Also tonight, Freeburg is at Salem. That'll be at 6 o'clock. And that'll be on Channel 98. And then Saturday, I think, we don't have time set yet. We're shooting this Wednesday. We don't have time set, but I would guess we'll be shooting the Connie at 2:30, and I'm going to go out on a limb here, say 2:30, 5:30, and 7. We'll have I'm assuming the 7th place game, the 3rd place game, and the championship. That's a guess.
You'll probably see Weber in the championship, I guess.
We'll find out tonight. This Wednesday night.
You'll get to enjoy that Marlowe kid for a few games.
I will talk about that in just a minute. It's coming up. NHL hockey tonight. The Blues are at the Panthers. NCAA basketball. St. John's Red Storm at Providence. That's on Fox. Norfolk State. Hey, did you hear who Norfolk State?
I did hear that.
That's a little unusual.
What was their mascot? Is it Terriers?
Spartans.
You
ever been to Norfolk State?
Weird.
You ever been to Norfolk?
Yes, I have actually.
You probably drove by Norfolk State and didn't know it.
Okay.
Because I've driven by it 3 or 4 times.
Hey, he's from there, right? He was Norfolk, right?
I thought
he was.
Newport News, I think, is where he's actually.
Right across the bridge or something?
Yeah. Which is not a nice neighborhood. I've been to there, too. Norfolk State at Grambling, this is basketball, so we're talking about Michael Vick.
Yeah.
Took the Norfolk State job. Delaware State plays at Alabama State on ESPNU. If you name one of the mascots, I'll give you a prize. If you name
Delaware State's green, so I'm going to go with.
If you name one of them, you will have named them both. They are the same thing.
The Bulldogs.
That's a great guess.
Yeah.
You were going on the right track. Go follow that green thing.
I went with the wave, but that wasn't going to be it. The Irish, I don't know.
A superhero. Remember a superhero from the 1960s?
The Green Lantern?
Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet.
Green Hornet, yeah. So Delaware State's the Hornets. And then at 7:30, Cincinnati is a date, and that's on ESPNU as well. Both those two teams ranked. Finally, I've been putting it off because we'll talk about it a lot more later. Friday football. There are 3 games, 3 bowl games. Ohio versus Jacksonville State. That is in the, which one is that? Santa Claus Bowl?
Santa Claus Bowl.
I'm going to need my... Staff DNA Cure
yeah.
Bowl. And then Tulane versus Florida at the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl.
Got it.
And then finally, we'll get to the big games. The Indiana at Notre Dame in the CFP. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. You're watching Big Talk. That's Lucas. I'm Bruce. Back in a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service department with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, folks. Bruce Dickey here with Wabash Cats TV. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you also for tuning into Wabash Cats TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. You can find it here daily at 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Talk about all kinds of different subjects. People, interesting folks in the community, community events coming up, just all kinds of stuff that will matter to you. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot. Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
My grandfather, Carol Rush, opened Rush Appliance in October of 1949. This is Sean Rush, and I am driven by the same determination and commitment to quality that set us on the road to success. A lot has changed in the appliance industry since 1949, but at Rush Appliance, we're doing everything we can to remain trusted, strong, and competitive. We are extremely proud of our roots, and we look forward to providing you with quality and service at Rush Appliance and Furniture Company in downtown Fairfield.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Switch your cameras over to that one.
I see it. Double eyes.
Well, that one got messed up. Somebody moved my camera, and I tried to reset it, and I just didn't get it set well enough. See, now this camera's, everything's fine. Like, you're perfect there. That's
I wouldn't call that perfect, Bruce.
Straight on center there, Lucas. That is perfection. Folks, you are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Cats TV. Lucas Vaughan is here. This is our weekly Take the Points show. It's also our Christmas and New Year's show. Happy Christmas, Merry New Year's, whatever, however you celebrate. Happy Kwanzaa, Hanukkah. When was Hanukkah? Have they had it yet?
Yeah.
You don't pay attention?
I'm sorry, I don't. No.
Don't have
No
a whole lot of friends in the tribe.
I don't.
Well, I don't either, for that matter, Lucas. So that's fine. But this is also the time of year, folks, when you get a chance to. You can go sit in a basketball gym all day long and just see
Lots of different teams and kids and everything else.
lots of fun. And it's a good time, even if you don't have any friends, relatives, and kids of your own playing. You just go in there and watch because just about every team that we cover, about every team in Southern Illinois is in a different tournament.
And really not travel too far. I mean, typically,
Well, for the most part, yeah.
the kids around here are. I mean, they stay here.
Wayne City has a fun tournament that's going on right now. We've been talking about it. Here's where they are, if you can see it. Here's where it is in the Wayne City tournament going in. Now, we're shooting this on December 18th, Wednesday afternoon, so those games have yet to be played. And Lovejoy has forfeited 3 games already. They may come in on Friday night and or Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they haven't been, as of this television telecast recording.
Where is Lovejoy?
Lovejoy is in Brooklyn.
Where is Brooklyn?
It is it is on Route 3 north of I-64.
By
Do you know where there are a couple of establishments on the highway
okay.
on Route 3. Just north of I-64, probably about a mile and a half north of I-64.
We're talking about the Blue Room, or
No. I'm talking about like Roxy's.
Oh, I know where you're at over there now. Okay. So they're way over there.
Yeah, they're way away. Yeah, they're way away. And they've had transportation issues, haven't been able to make it over. And that's understandable. I mean, it's a small school. There are only like 28 kids in the school, and I don't know how they still do it. But we'll find out what's going on about Friday night. But at this point, right now, Edwards County's 2-0, and Weber Township is 2-0 in their pool. You see the pools up there. North Clay also 2-0.
North Clay can score 84 in one game, 91 in another game.
Yeah, that 91 to that Sandoval game, 91-63. That may seem like a blowout. It was maybe the most fun game to watch of all, because Sandoval stayed within 10 points until like late in the game, and it was North Clay just runs, and they don't get tired. So yeah, looking for that same kind of thing on Thursday, North Clay versus Thompsonville, and then Friday, Wayne City versus North Clay. See if Wayne City can slow them down. I would expect to see it, and well, I'm not even going to say it because we're going to be doing a lot of the games on TV, but going to be tough to knock North Clay out of that pool A for either Wayne City or any of those other teams, especially since they've already beat Sandoval, and it's going to be tough.
Thompsonville left.
It's going to be either Edwards County or Weber Township probably winning that pool B, because Weber's already beaten Crab Orchard. So that's a fun one. All right, so you say, well, Bruce, we appreciate you showing us that fun one. How about you show us some others? Oh, you want more?
Well, there's more.
There are more. Here's Dietrich.
Okay.
Here's what's going on up there. You've got 8 teams playing a pool variety tournament. Each team gets 4 games. That's pretty cool.
Didn't I just see Grayville on the other?
Yeah, Grayville. Well, that will happen again.
Really?
Yeah, that will happen again, because you've got Grayville was in the Connie. Grayville's going up to Dietrich. Dietrich is a load. They are going to be. This one is probably.
Well, they got a young man from Sisney, right?
They have a young man from Sisney. They have a young man from Dietrich who's really good, and they are a load. I'm not certain what Arcola has. I know Red Hill is okay, but they really struggled against bigger teams, and none of this is a good little Class 1A tournament. Then you can move on if you're not going to be able to see this. Doggone it. That's the Effingham T-Town tournament. There are teams from all over the state come down to this Effingham Teutopolis tournament, including Effingham St. Anthony as well. Effingham Hearts, St. Anthony, and there are just some.
T-Town, Champaign, something or another, Lebanon.
Brooklyn, I believe that's a Brooklyn, New York team. The Knights coming in or something like that. They get all, Lebanon's coming across, Lebanon North. I don't believe that's this little town of Lebanon. That's Lebanon North. So yeah, Pleasant Plains will come down from Springfield. Lawrenceville's in it. Dietrich beat Lawrenceville, by the way, on Tuesday night. So that's a big win.
Is this a double limb tournament too? Is there a loser's bracket?
Yes, there's a loser's bracket.
That's good.
Yeah, there's losers brackets on all of them I'm showing here. Then we'll move to Pinckneyville.
It's pretty loaded.
Pinckneyville is loaded, and they've got Carlisle up there at the number 1 seed, probably, as they beat Pinckneyville by 10 in their own tournament. That's nice of Carlisle to go play in Pinckneyville's tournament, since Pinckneyville goes to Carlisle to play in the tournament. We'll have, of course, Salem is in that tournament. Meridian coming up a long way.
Richland County.
You've got Olney, Richland.
Mount Carmel.
What is surprising to me is you have so many smaller schools like Christopher and Oakville. Those are Class
Woodlawn.
Steelville's a little school coming up to play this. Well, Woodlawn and Trico, they had to get out of Cesar. Cesar used to be a 16-team tournament. Remember that? And now Cesar has dropped to an 8-team tournament.
So they're looking for a spot.
So yeah, they had to find some other place to go. Vandalia, this is going to be pools of 5 teams each, and they're starting on Thursday. That will finish Monday. It's a 4-day affair. I think all the rest of these tournaments finish on Saturday, right? Yeah, that's
12:30 for the finals.
28th to 30th. Oh, that's Monday too. That's Monday at Duster Classic. I don't know when that one. I can't read that one. This one will end on Saturday. But go down to Vandalia. I've got Flora in this one, playing in the same pool with Mulberry Grove. They might beat Mulberry Grove. They might beat Cumberland. They ain't beating Vandalia or Shelbyville. Well, they might. I shouldn't say that outright. Florida's they're having a little bit of a struggle starting off the year. They're on the struggle bus, but they might have a chance to do well. You never know in these all-day tournaments. Sometimes you get teams that are fired up to play, and sometimes you get teams that aren't. And then finally, we'll go down to El Dorado, and this brings me back to what I was talking about earlier, Lucas. You see about third game down. Edwards County's in the Connie this week, and then they're playing in the El Dorado tournament next week.
How about Hamilton County being an 8 seed at 7-1, and they just beat Fairfield at the 7 seed there yesterday.
And they won their own tournament. That's the thing. And didn't they beat Carmi as well?
Not sure.
I was really
7-1. So
yeah, I was surprised when I saw that. Hamilton County at an 8 seed. They did. That's the thing. El Dorado has never done Hamilton County any favors when it comes to seeding them. And that's why Hamilton County, I think, when they get the opportunity, they will beat El Dorado as badly as they can. But sometimes they don't get that opportunity. They're going to get it this year. El Dorado struggling this year as they're trying to rebuild their basketball program. They play CWC. That's, of course, Carmi White County. You've got Vienna at the 3 seed and Carterville at the 2. So three of the top 4 seeds are all bigger schools: Carterville, Harrisburg, and Heron. The 1, 3, and 4, right?
1, 2, and 4.
1, 2, and 4.
3 is Vienna.
And then you got Massac also at number 5. So it's a holiday. It's a 60th annual tournament. It has gone from really, really good tournament to not good tournament. Now it's probably back up to a mid-level tournament, wouldn't you say?
I'd say mid-level, yeah. 28th to finals on that.
Remember they had Benton. They got Benton to come back and play in it for half a dozen years or so, and that kind of picked up the level of tournament too. I didn't see which tournament Benton's in. I wonder where they're going. They're probably going to. You've got Centralia tournament going on over the next week.
Makes sense.
I think East St. Louis is going to that one. There are a bunch of really good tournaments. Check them out, folks. You'll be able to find something good. We're going to talk college football when we return. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. That's Lucas Vaughan. Back in a sec.
When Justin, a local volunteer firefighter, needs one of the department's trucks serviced, he calls Cam, whose repair company keeps everything rolling. In turn, Justin helps keep Cam and all of the community safe. Together, they support each other. And Wayne White Electric Cooperative supports them and every member with safe and reliable power. It's why REMCs exist. And together, it all works.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Le Mans Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Hey, folks, welcome back. I don't know how my mind works.
What a random way to put that together.
I have no idea. It made it 7-5.
I mean, it makes sense, but yeah.
It made it 7-5. That's exactly how my brain ran.
Okay.
That's how my brain ran to that. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey with Lucas Vaughan here as we are talking college football, right? I love bowl season. You can say all the bad things you want.
I like what they've done this year to make actual bowl games. You have to play them now.
You got to play.
You have to play them. You've got a chance to win a national championship. They've made it where 12 teams literally are going to play all their players.
People beef about also, people are opting out of bowl games because they've gone into the transfer portal, and you'll hear all these words. And NFL, I like that they're letting kids, even if they've gone into the portal,
they can play.
Kids are playing.
Yeah. But now they can opt out.
They can opt out, and it kind of it creates moral dilemmas, really, for the kids, and if it depends.
Creates a monetary dilemma for me when I'm betting games. All their offensive lines out and their quarterbacks out. I'm like, what in the world?
That's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, what we are telling you is this: do not. Here's the schedule.
Do not bet off what you've seen.
Here's the next week's set of games. Do not bet these games until closer to game time. You could probably get away with betting the CFP.
Yeah, absolutely.
We know who's going to play in the CFP, but you probably don't want to bet any other bowl game until. Day of?
The day of. There's a report out there that you can see who is opted in and who's opted out and who will be on the field. So.
You've got and this talks, I love the unlimited liberation of South Bend. That's what the Indiana Notre Dame game is. That's pretty funny. Then you have on Saturday you've got the other three big games, and then you also have some of the other bowl games going on next week. And then, since we are shooting this also for the week after that, I will show you the week after that where you have the Boise State Penn State winner down there. That's why he's marked SMU. SMU Penn State winner versus Boise State, and Arizona State gets Texas Clemson. Now that's the thing. Next week is when you'll have closer numbers, won't you?
Yeah, I think much closer. Now, are those Let's see. Will Arizona State get a home game? Oregon get a home game?
No, those are
okay. So
those are Rose Bowl, Fiesta Bowl.
All right. So this weekend's games are actually home games.
Although Arizona State, I don't remember if that's the Fiesta Bowl or not. Arizona State plays in the Fiesta Bowl. They play in where the stadium they used to play the Fiesta Bowl. If that's where they're having that. I can't remember where they're having that. And I bet you that is the Fiesta Bowl because Georgia and Indiana is the Sugar Bowl, or Georgia and the Indiana Notre Dame winner, because I know Oregon's in the Rose Bowl, and Boise State probably in the Orange Bowl. That's where they typically send Boise State. I don't know. I just love it. I will be gambling probably more money than I have in my account.
Makes sense.
Only if I win. See,
don't lose. I mean, you've done really good in college football, so you just keep it up, all right? I hope you don't have that stat up there when you show
I do not. No, I do not.
That's a good one to leave off.
I do not. The only picture I have that I'll be able to show is you and Weeze's red line from last week.
Yeah, me and Weeze finally had a bad week all the way through. We get to see that one.
We'll get to see that one. What's the favorite? Okay. What's your favorite bowl game you're looking forward to? Let's call it with the teams playing in it as opposed. I love the Rose Bowl every January 1st. I live for 5 or 6 o'clock to watch the sun go down over the San Gabriel Mountains. I love it.
I think the most intriguing and the most fun matchup right now is probably that Indiana Notre Dame game. I think it's a fantastic matchup. Indiana's a 7.5
point dog. Right? Do you give them a shot?
Oh, yes, I do. I think it's a great matchup. I like that one. That's my favorite one.
of the matchups, taking a look at that again here in the next week. I think that's an outstanding game. I'm with you on that. I think Georgia Tech Vanderbilt is going to be a lot of fun because Georgia Tech has been playing real well and Vanderbilt has been playing so far over their head. That's going to be a good time. I'd like to think that. I agree with you on Indiana and Notre Dame, and I think Tennessee and Ohio State.
I think so too.
Saturday night has the opportunity.
Yeah,
to be pretty good.
I think that could be a good football game. I think that could go either way. Even though Tennessee's a 7.5 point dog.
Take a look at the next week after that. Where's Army? Which one did they end up falling into? Army Marshall on Saturday night, the 28th. That ought to be a pretty good ball game.
I don't know. They got just run through by Navy.
Yeah, I know, but they're. That was a driven Navy team. And, of course, you look at Tuesday at 2 p.m. our time.
Yep.
Illinois playing South Carolina. Boy, Illinois is getting no love for that.
What's the number on it? I haven't seen anything.
Oh, I think it's like 11 or something.
Yeah,
like
well,
that.
I mean, South Carolina is arguably one of the hottest teams in the nation. I mean, so that doesn't surprise me that number's that big.
Illinois has won 3 out of their last 4.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm just going to be rooting for them, but
I don't know what defines hotness.
you know what? That Illinois probably have everybody opting out because they're going to the draft.
They lost 1.
Yeah, so far
They're not losing anybody else. They've already confirmed. Well, as much as you can. They've only lost 1 player.
I assumed Alabama and Georgia are poaching all of our players. Have been in the transfer portal, and they want everybody at Illinois now.
Alabama's the team. See, now that's the thing. You take a look at this Alabama game. Where is it? It's the Bama-Michigan game on Tuesday at noon.
Wow, what a game.
Tuesday, 11 o'clock. What a game.
Well, I mean, with names.
Yeah.
I mean,
I love how they put
LOL.
Alabama-Michigan LOL.
Tuesday at noon.
So Alabama, you know that they're going to have 7-8 guys opt out.
Yep, for sure.
But they haven't yet, folks. That's the point. You got to pay attention right up to
Well, I think
day up.
I think they've already said Michigan's top defensive players already opted out.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, so I mean that's just one, and actually the top running back Donovan Edwards opted out. So Michigan's already dropping some of their top players also in that game. So you're not. I'm afraid you're not going to see much of a game.
I hope the cheerleaders have to play. I mean, really, I'm serious. I think it's a ton of fun. Having been to bowl games numerous times, and I wish I was going down to the Citrus Bowl for this one, but I'm not. Having been to bowl games many times, it is worth the trip. Even if you do lose.
It happens.
Which it does happen. Yeah, what's your favorite bowl logo?
Oh, I like the Cheez-It one. Cheez-It one was good. The Idaho Potato Bowl was pretty good.
Yeah, Cheez-It. I like the Cheez-It Bowl. Yeah, the Cheez-It's been around a while. Gasparilla Bowl's cool because they got those. They got the swords in there. Idaho Potato Bowl with making a football into a baked potato. That's pretty good. Or like the Hawaii Bowl, you've got the nice pineapple there. And what's the National Bowl? Is that the old Independence Bowl?
Oh, it says 2010 to present, so it's been around a little while.
Yeah. What is Isleta? I don't know what that is.
Isleta, I don't know.
See, that's the other thing. You have different sponsors you've never heard of.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Boy Mowers Pinstripe Bowl. That's pretty cool. That'll be in Yankee Stadium. That's pretty good. That's
in
pretty
Yankee
good.
Stadium?
That's the logo. You see that's the upper part. Oh, that's the Yankee Stadium. The structures up at the top, and then you can go all the way to the big ones.
Pop Tarts, a brand new one.
Pop-Tarts. Did you see the trophy for the Pop-Tarts Bowl?
No.
The Pop-Tarts Bowl trophy is basically a chrome base with a big football on top. The football has 2 holes in the top of it. It's a working toaster.
So you plug it in.
You put Pop-Tarts in it, and it'll heat them up. They were showing on. They had the coaches, and they were showing the trophy, and they tapped it down, and 2 minutes later popped out Pop-Tarts, and they each ate Pop-Tarts.
I hope it was a brown sugar one.
I don't
That's
think
the best
so.
one.
Is that right? No, well, let's do. What are our football picks? College.
Heck, I don't know.
College football. College.
So we took 3 colleges. No, I'm good. We took 3 colleges this week, and
Taking 3 colleges for this week, next week,
we
however that
pretty
works.
much stayed within the
And we're all sticking,
the main ones.
We're all sticking with the big bowl
So,
games.
Weeze is on Indy, Notre Dame over 50.5.
He had
I
two
do
bets.
like. I like
He had
that.
2 bets on Notre Dame, Indiana.
Yeah, and then he took
Why is he
Indiana
going
plus
over?
7.5.
You realize
I
it's
think both
supposed
of
to
those will score. Yes, but I think both of those teams can score. They're going to run the ball. That's what they focus on, and even in the snow, you can run football.
Yeah, that worries me.
So, and then he took Cal UNLV under 48.5. That was, I think, it's the only game on here that's not one of the.
Well, you have a coach leaving UNLV.
Yeah.
He's not going to coach, and Cal had numerous opt-outs. I think, and they're playing that this afternoon, or tonight.
Oh, is that early?
Yeah, that's a tonight game.
All right.
Wednesday night.
Jamie, he's
So
on.
don't follow him on that.
Yeah, he's on Indiana money line plus 245. I think they have a chance to win too, so I like that. He's on Penn State -9 versus SMU. Then he's on Tennessee plus the 7.5 at Ohio State.
You'll see. I have differing.
You went the other way, and I'll go to me then. I'm on the same as Jamie. I took the plus 7.5 at Notre Dame, and I took the Tennessee plus 7.5 at Ohio State. To stick with that, I took SMU plus 8.5 at Penn State. I feel like they went over that 7-point number, and I feel like these games could be closer trying to get to the championship games. So I'm going to take all the plus points on it.
I'm taking Ohio State versus Tennessee.
Yep.
And the reason I'm taking Ohio State, I'm calling the Michigan game an anomaly, and they have had 3 weeks to stew on that. They didn't have to play during championship weekend, and some people would argue that Tennessee's coming up playing the cold. It's 3 degrees cooler in Columbus on Saturday night than it will be in Knoxville, so it's not that big a deal. That's not that big a deal. I just think Ohio State's that much more talented. I really do, and I think the Michigan game was an anomaly.
I agree. I think I think Ohio State wins by 7. You're right. You're on Indiana also.
I'm on Indiana also. I'm jumping on the team bus. I got to tell you, Lucas, I almost didn't do that. I was this close to not jumping on the team bus, but the whole team was going, and I am not. Let me put it this way, delicately. I am not going to put a full unit on that game.
How about we just watch that one?
We'll just watch that one. That's a scary one.
And then you took Texas -11.
I think Texas beats
11.5.
I think Texas beats the
Daylights.
the Tar. I was going to say other. I think Texas beats the heck out of Clemson. I don't think that's going to be close. Texas at home, getting healthy. Yeah, they're a much better team.
I agree. They got more talent than Clemson does.
Yeah,
for sure.
Let's talk NFL. We'll do that right when we return. Stick around.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Lucas Vaughan. This is our weekly Take the Points edition. Appreciate Lucas being here. Happy Christmas.
You too, Mary Mules.
What's the big, gigantic gift for the Vaughan family? What are we doing? What's the trip? We're buying the children a trip to Hawaii to visit the sites of Greg Brady and Marsha Brady.
So what we're really hoping is my parents come get all 4 kids and Blair and I get a couple days off. That would be the big one, Bruce. That's the big one.
That's a big one. I got to tell you, that's a good one. Big news in the NFL this week is Josh Allen playing really well.
Again, 3 weeks in a row.
Pat Mahomes may be hurt.
He didn't break any records this week, Josh Allen, though. So that was something different. He just had 3 or 4 touchdowns. No big deal.
God, I can't. I really can't talk much about Josh Allen because I'm in a fantasy football championship game this week with Josh Allen as my quarterback.
Oh, he'll probably.
And I really don't want to. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, you got that in the bag, Bruce. It's gonna be easy.
Oh no. Let's take a look then at some standings at at least at the AFC. This is the playoff standings now. Chiefs are still the number 1 seed at 13-1. The Bills 2 games back now, but the Bills have the head-to-head, right? So the Kansas City can afford to lose 1, right? Over the next 3 games. They may lose in the next 2 weeks. They've got Houston on Saturday, and then they have, Pittsburgh the week after that?
Yeah, I think so.
So, I mean, this one's a little tricky. Baltimore wins the tiebreak over Denver for the 5 spot. They're 2 games behind Pittsburgh. Or a game behind Pittsburgh, sorry. Then Houston Texans, they have won their division. 3 of those teams have already won their division. The Steelers have not quite yet. AFC's pretty much set. Bengals do have a chance to get in. They need a lot to happen. Here is the NFC, and the first team eliminated down there along with the Giants and didn't make the screen. Chicago Bears. You've got the Detroit Lions.
Thanks for throwing that in, Bruce.
Just making sure everybody knew.
Yeah.
You've got
they can see.
Yeah, nobody has quite clinched the division here yet. The Rams lead the Seahawks because of a head-to-head, right? Then they still have to play one time. So if Seahawks beat them next time, it'll change things around. You've got Tampa Bay leading Atlanta. Atlanta changed their quarterback this week, going with a rookie.
Heck of a deal. $150 million contract, and then they go into a rookie.
Yeah, that's
a bad look.
It says a lot about your management. So the Niners are just banged up. The Cowboys somehow still have a chance to get in. I can't believe it.
Nah.
But this is all but set. The only one I would think outside of those top 7 or 8 would be Seattle's in the 8. Yeah. I think they have a chance to get in. Packers and
really Atlanta has a chance to beat the Bucks too, depending. I don't know. Having the rookie quarterback's rough.
Yeah, having the rookie quarterback. Here's the game. Here are the games this week. You've got the Broncos on Thursday night against the Chargers.
Thoroughly impressed by the Broncos. By the way.
Quick turnaround, and Knicks is playing real well. That's a tough game this late in the year. But I guess you're used to playing already. Then you have 2 games on Saturday. Those will be in the afternoon. Both of them before they'll be at the same time. ESPN basically decided, or the NFL said, to heck with you. college football and your little playoff business. Whenever TNT got their games, they went ahead and put these games on right ahead to head. That's not cool.
Yeah, that's not very polite.
That's not very polite. And those are two really, really good games.
Yeah, it is.
On Saturday.
If Mahomes plays.
Yeah, and then you get into Sunday games and you start looking at, boy, this is kind of garbage. You got the Eagles and Commanders. That's going to be a good game.
Could, but they're not really playing for anything against each other.
Really, they're not.
I mean,
you're playing not to get hurt.
Right, which makes me think that they're not going to go that hard.
You've got the Panthers hosting Arizona. Arizona
way better Panthers game, by the way.
Arizona needs to win. Falcons, it's good to see Penix getting his first game against the Giants. That'll be a big helper. Bears only 7 against the Lions. How about
not
that?
Not bad. 7-point dogs at home. Great.
Why are they only 7? Hey, Soldier Field that big an advantage?
No.
I didn't think it was. How about you've got the Colts and Titans?
Bench to Levis.
Colts need to win. They still do have a chance. They got to win out though, basically, and hope that Denver loses a game or two. You've got the Rams and Jets. Rams need a win. They lead the division. They got and the Jets are playing good right now.
Hey, you can't say that.
Jets are playing great.
They
right
are
now.
not playing great. They beat the Panthers by and gave up 27 to the Panthers of Mac Jones. So no, they escaped the Panthers.
How about the New York Jets?
Yeah,
Jets. Then you got the Browns and Bengals playing for that is really playing for nothing
with a new quarterback, the Thompson kid.
DTR's playing.
Yep.
Oh, how about that? Then you get into the final days there.
Vikings and Seahawks should be good.
Vikings at Seahawks. You're right. That's a tough one to choose.
Yikes.
That's a tough one to pick. Jacksonville at the Raiders. That is one you turn up your nose. It's a close game. 1 point.
Great.
Oh boy, I was going to pick that game too, and I'm
not touching anything about that.
I just couldn't do it. Don't the Raiders have a quarterback with a broken hand for crying out loud?
I think he's the leading candidate to start too. So yeah.
The Dolphins and Niners. That's the one that gets Tony Romo and Jim Nantz.
It should be a good game.
What
but
do you
it's
say,
not.
Tony?
The 49ers are just decimated.
Patriots and Bills. Bills at home.
That game is always closer than you think it's going to be. Always. I don't care what it is. That 14 points, as good as the Bills have played and have looked, I'd take the 14.
I really, really hope that Josh Allen has to play real well in that game. Buccaneers and Cowboys on Sunday night. And of course, when the Cowboys are involved in the game, they're not going to flex out of it.
That'd be high scoring.
How about the Saints at the Packers? Who's playing quarterback for the Saints?
It's got to be the Ritter kid, not Ritter.
Desmond Ritter, not the other kids.
It's not Hayner. They
Rattler.
Yeah, Spencer Rattler. There you go. It's not going to be Hayner.
It's got to be Rattler.
Yeah.
It's got to be Rattler. That's just kind of who are we picking here? You got about a minute.
I don't want to pick any of those.
So we're picking.
I know. Real quick,
picking 2 apiece.
Weeze is on the Jets plus 3.5 versus the Rams, and the Bears plus 7 versus.
Weeze is a Jets.
I feel like Weeze is just trolling everybody right now with those picks. So congrats, Weeze. Jamie, he's on the Colts minus 3.5 because that's what Jamie does.
Yeah,
that being said, it is Tennessee with Mason Rudolph at quarterback. So and then he's on the Bills minus 14 versus the Pats. I get it. I'm taking the Bengals minus 7.5 versus the Browns. I'm not a believer in the quarterback. And then I'm going to take the Seahawks plus a 3.5 versus the Vikings. They got
Seahawks at
got to
home.
win.
Seahawks
at home. They got to win.
See, I made that mistake last week. When Green Bay was playing out there, I thought, the Seahawks got to win.
Yeah,
that didn't turn out.
Well, they got hurt too. Wow. You're on the Texans plus 3 at the Chiefs because, well, that's what the Chiefs do.
That's what the Chiefs do.
They might win, but they typically don't cover. And then the Lions minus 7 because you're the smart man. That's all I got to say to that.
I'm having a lot better NFL year than I am in college football.
You are above 500 in the NFL. So, yeah.
I think that qualifies as a lot better.
A lot better.
Folks, have a great Christmas. Have a great New Year. We'll see y'all in 2025. Thanks, Lucas. Happy New Year to the family. I appreciate it. See y'all.